Hi, my name is Morgana Ray of morganaray.com, and what I'm going to share today are my list building secrets. I was asked to share how I grew my list to 16,000 so quickly, and I want to give you my favorite strategies for how you can do it too. So I have 5. We're going to start with number 1, and the first one is have a really big, obnoxious opt-in box on your website. I believe that the number 1 job of any web page is to get your visitor to take action. And the most important action of any website is to get them to give you their information so that you can continue to communicate with them and serve them and build a relationship. So create an irresistible offer. And then make it crystal clear that the most important thing that you want them to do on their first visit to your website is give you their name and their email address. Tip number 2, be Santa Claus. Do as many free interviews and free articles and give as much free advice as you can. Be generous and always, always, always include your website address so that when people go to your website, they see your big, ridiculously in their face opt-in offer and they give you their name and their email address. Have an opt-in box whenever you do a teleclass interview or a radio interview. Give away a free handout or a free gift. I added 1,000 people, more than 1,000 people, from a 1-hour teleclass that I did in April because I offered a free gift and an opt-in. So whether people bought or not, I still grew my list and they'll buy later, or at least they'll get value. So tip number 3, and this is the theme of generosity. Be generous with testimonials. If there is a person or a product or a service that you love, share it with the world. Tell everybody. Write a blurb, shoot a video, and when you say your name, include your website address. And then people who are curious will go and take a look at your website. And if the person you gave a testimonial to, if you gave a good testimonial, if they're smart, they're going to be sharing your words, your video everywhere. So you get all these backlinks to your website and Google loves you and it's just a karmic love fest. Tip number 4, we're getting near the end. Email your subscribers all the time. I know it's counterintuitive because you will get unsubscribes every time you send out an email, but the people who stay are going to love you and they are going to feel more connected and more in relationship with you the more often you mail out. So send out an email at least every week. And I was so polite for so many years. I started my ezine at the end of 2002 and I would send out one little email once a month forever, and I just wasn't growing my list until I started sending out emails at least 1 or 2 a week. And even though I get unsubscribes, my list grows faster and faster the more I mail out. Number 5, always have a mechanism for getting a list of your customers if you're doing a JV and your partner is processing the sales. Always make sure you have a way to get the names and the email addresses of the people who already love you and bought your stuff. Yesterday, I added 400 people to my list who had already bought my stuff. Those are my favorite people to add. So I said I was going to give you 5 secrets, and I lied because I've got a bonus. My bonus tip, number 6, is shoot videos. Shoot videos like this. I mean, low tech. This is my iPhone on a tripod. Shoot videos because Google owns YouTube, so Google is going to put your videos at the top of the search engine if they like your keywords and people like your video. So the more you do it, the more relaxed you're going to be. Just be a human being and shoot videos. Post it on YouTube, post the YouTube video onto your blog, and then tell the world, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc., and of course, always your newsletter. And I hope this was helpful to you. Namaste.